Am I recording?
It's flashing red!
Okay.
Oh,
That's the self-destruction.
Are you, and you're running right now? You're recording?
What?
Okay, perfect.
I haven't stopped.
Yeah, and you haven't stopped?
Nope.
Okay.
Animals, testicles.
All right, we're back. So, I guess to get out of the holiday theme, we're going to talk about, we just in Calgary recently got a Carl's Jr. And I know, I get it. It's
Known
not
as Hardee's in some areas, I believe.
Yeah, and well, in BC, there was one in like Golden or something like that, that had like a Hardee's, which is an off-brand, I guess. But here's the thing: like, it doesn't seem like a big deal to a lot of people. It's just that Carl's Jr. is fucking delicious. Okay,
3 words, people: bacon, ranch, fries.
right?
Bacon and ranch poured on top of fries. Easiest
Simple
goddamn
enough,
thing in the
right?
world. And no one up here figured it out.
But the thing is,
Hey,
like,
the Americans didn't figure out poutine.
like. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I get it. Like here, there's some brands that just won't work. Like Burger King doesn't work in Alberta because we're a McDonald's province for the most part. It works somewhere in BC. But what do you guys want to see come to Canada? Like one of my an example would be for me. I want to see Popeyes. It's available in Canada.
And that's the thing. I'm with you on that 100%. I want to see a Popeyes.
But man,
But at the same time, I don't want a Popeyes here because I will be 400 pounds. And I have hard times like, oh, more chicken. I love the chicken so much.
It'll be that last day in Vegas all over again.
Oh, yeah, no. We're sitting there making a fort in bed, eating cold chicken. Like,
While we're watching cartoons.
yeah.
This is a metaphor for my life.
Dude, you have no idea. The first thing I do when I get into either the States, the American airport, or into Vegas, is I'm like shaking when I get in, like, where's that fucking 3-piece and biscuit at? Like, god damn, like, woo, spicy, yeah,
no,
fuck yeah, and honey all over it. Oh.
The thing is,
Why is this right in the airport?
Well, I wonder though, just because of there's so many chains in the U.S. that I think would do great up here.
Man, yeah.
But I think two reasons that I can see them having a problem. The food laws in Canada are different. Nutrition restrictions and stuff like that, and what you can put in food is different. You'd have to change that up to come into Canada. Another big issue is the fact one of the big markets would be out east, and their problem with that is bilingual labeling.
Yes.
You can't
Oh my
open,
God.
you can't open up
that
any
thing.
kind of franchise in Quebec because of the language laws.
Yeah.
And so there's also problems in just being able to provide writing on menus like that in both official languages.
Yeah.
It's
And all the nutritional values,
It's
etc.
it's a barrier for some companies to come in, or at least actually a barrier, more of a deterrent for them to come in and set up here, because like really, Canada is not a huge market.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're talking 36 million, 40
Vancouver,
million?
Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal.
Yeah.
There are markets there, I guess. But across Canada, not so much. Like you're not gonna open up a Popeyes in Regina, and make a ton of money.
No.
You know,
you would open one here in Calgary for sure. Or like, look, there's also because Popeyes does exist in Canada, but only in Ontario. Only in Ontario.
Well,
That's fucked.
Well, there may also be who holds the rights to open them there.
Right.
Population.
Yeah.
I
We also have
talk-
churches in Vancouver, like I said too, right? It's that's their affiliate brand, right? I guess it's just as good, but it's in Vancouver. Like if I really want, like if I'm desperate for a fucking Popeyes fix, I'd fucking road trip somebody
Just
to
driving
Vancouver.
all night. We're just like, come on, man, I gotta get my
You get there
fix.
and you're like, because I remember like we got into
10
Portland
hours
one day. Like, when we were traveling to California, we got to Portland to this gas station that had a Popeyes in it. Like it was like one of those trucker, you can stop there, take a shower and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I'm in front of the fucking Popeyes, 9:30. They open at 10. Right at 10. I can see them putting the shit up in the windows. I'm like smoking like 9 cigarettes. I'm like,
It's gonna be so good.
like I'm sitting there, and Shannon's like, what are you doing? I'm like, 3-piece with a biscuit, spicy fries, ranch dressing. 3-piece with a biscuit, extra biscuit.
See, that would be the thing.
You know?
I could go to my car, write a note, and just put that on the window and just be like, I have cash, and this is what I want. Just
Oh, you have
can
no
have
idea.
it-
Like, I already had the money. Like, there was like pack of cigarettes with money, like, all over it. Like, I was like sitting there,
You're
like,
just holding up a sign that says, "He's like,
you know what I'm
get
saying?
ready."
Like,
I don't
I'm
wanna
fucking
win.
hungry. It's like 9:45. You know, you can open.
Yeah.
You know, fuck.
Just let me in, please.
Yeah, yeah.
No, just let me in.
But like when you get it, it's like, you know that scene in like Requiem for a Dream where it's like pop,
Yeah.
like everything's like,
Oh, yeah.
yep,
Well,
dude, worth it.
There's also some regional stuff. Because, like, McDonald's has all those regional things.
Yep.
Like, in the South, you can get different food.
Yep, in
Hawaii,
Asia.
really different.
Yeah.
Like so, like, and I know like overseas they had different stuff, but it's the regional stuff in America is kind of funny. I don't know if we have anything like that here.
Not
but
necessarily.
It'd be interesting to tour some of that stuff around. Like, here's some of the southern specials that we do.
Food truck it.
Tour them around.
Food truck
at
it.
different
Food truck,
locations
yeah.
and everything like that.
And see, and see if it does well in one area. If it does, maybe you set up a franchise. If it doesn't, you just ship it
Well,
on
I
to the next
remember
town.
Pat and Oswald talking about how there's some places where they test out new brands,
Yep.
and it's just like some horrible messed up Frankenfood
Yeah.
that they test out in certain
Like
regions
Soylent.
because
Kind of fucked,
Oh,
you know?
there's just like there's just trailer trash here. We can test it on them.
Yeah, they like Doritos. Let's give them this.
Yeah, you know, it's like
What do you think?
well, like that's another thing. Well, that's another thing about some
My
of
head
the
hurts every
one of the
time
things
I
I
eat
see
it.
down in the States that when I'm down there I go for, and I think I did this in Vegas. I was just going into convenience stores and finding the regional sodas.
Oh God, yeah.
You know, because like it's
Yeah,
like if you're
dude.
it's like,
Oh, my
it's like
God.
oh they have like Squirt. It's the same thing as
Yeah.
Sprite, but it feels really white trash.
Yeah.
So
So no, when we were up in BC,
got
we
the
bought
stash
Pimp
can.
Juice. It was Snoop Dogg's fucking brand.
what?
It's called Pimp Juice. It was an energy drink.
What the hell?
Yeah, but I've never found it again, and it was only up like as far north as possible to where like you cross over to BC. Bought it there. I was like, yo, Chris. I was like, I grabbed like 3. I'm like, Pimp Juice, right? Like swag. You know? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'll
Juice
fucking
and
drink all
swag.
sorts of this. Yeah. I think it was swag flavor. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Like I remember distinctly being Snoop Dogg's drink.
Like 19-year-old douchebag.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's like the dub edition Rockstar, whatever, or Monster. You know,
The ones that taste
you know,
like
because when I bought it, I
mouth.
expected to be like,
Ugh.
womp womp womp. You know what I mean? Like when you cracked it open.
It's not like the commercial, John.
Yeah, I know. See, but that's the problem. Don't label it like that.
Yeah.
I expect leopards to come out of things when it's named Jaguar or something. You know?
Yeah, but like regional sodas, regional candies. Like there's some when I'm down in the States, I'll buy Red Vines because like there's,
Wait, what are red vines? Licorice?
it's like this red candy licorice thing, and it's not as good as a Twizzler.
Oh, okay.
But it tastes like a red. But it's like it's a very distinct thing. My sister loved them because she went to school in the States. So I'm like, okay, pick her up that legit cherry Coke.
Oh God.
Is there a
yeah.
thing? They had it up here for a while,
Dude.
and I'm like,
the high fructose corn
Dude,
syrup.
Yeah.
dude,
Oh my
the
God.
cherry Coke is what I live for.
Diabetes.
When I cross into the States, there has to be cherry cola.
oh yeah,
Okay?
like, get the
Oh,
cherry Coke
oh
and
my
tide you over
fuck.
until you get the Popeyes.
Well, no, yeah, but that's like, yeah, it gets you there, right? But I'll only take cherry Coke in one of 2 ways. I won't take the can, but I'll take it in the bottle, like either in a glass bottle or plastic, or the fountain. Because if you get the right place that over serves it, it's like the best fucking cherry Coke.
Actually, no.
Denny's here used to do cherry Coke, and I was giving them, I'll take a cherry Coke. Taste it, I'm like, did you guys change this to black cherry? Oh yeah, we did. I'm like,
Nope.
I'm fine.
Yeah, no.
I'm not giving
Coca
it
Cola's cherry Coke is like
Yeah.
fuck black cherry.
Yeah, black
cherry's
cherry. If you think black cherry and
That's
cherry
for,
Coke are the
that's
same
like
thing,
President's Choice brand
No,
name,
no, like,
not brand name
you should be,
bullshit.
you should
know,
be
like,
beating death with a cracked axe handle if you think that's fine.
man.
It's
Sorry,
not
the
okay.
fountain actually, all you have to do is like if you want to over syrup it, you just go up and be like, excuse me, there's something wrong with the
and they
the
turn
mix."
it up.
Yeah, the mix. What do you mean? Well, it's a little light. I mean,
Tastes
like,
watery.
It tastes off.
It tastes off.
Yeah,
Like,
it tastes too light.
It's got a lot of carbonation, but it's got no flavor, and they'll go into the back and
Yeah,
Oh,
try it
put that
now.
on me at
And you're like,
7-Eleven.
No, well, because
I turned it down.
because like
knew
I remember
they
in the
were
States actually they'll allow you if you go to like I think they do that now here at the 7-Elevens or whatever.
You can put cherry in
You
it.
can put more
Oh,
syrup.
yeah.
You can just add more syrup straight up.
I
Because
think
like,
they're
then once in the
taking
States you can
those
just be
out
like and then like put the soda into it. Like it's like
That's,
more sugar and then sugar
It's a
water.
very American thing to do. Like,
Yeah, no, but not only that, it's like a 2.5 liter cup. You know, like
yeah. See, that's one of the things I do
Oh,
appreciate
the
in Canada.
diabetes.
We don't have some of these things in Canada, and I'm glad for it.
yeah, me too, man.
Because it just means that we're not gonna die when we're 30, or we're not gonna be like 500 pounds, like driving a rascal through the Walmart and everything like that. Like,
yeah, I don't want to be that
It's-
guy, but I will be eventually. I
yeah,
mean,
no, it's like,
I'm not gonna kid myself.
so delay it,
you know what I'm
delay it a
saying?
few years.
You know,
just delay it a few years.
yeah, I know. Like if I can get to that point, like when I'm like 67, you know, and become a slob, that'd be great.
Yeah.
You know, then I'll just start doing heroin and meth.
What do you have to
same
live for
time.
at that point? You know.
Well, that's my point. You do all the drugs.
Yeah.
all of it.
drugs.
Then
Oh no, like being old is a great time to do drugs. It's like you're on. It's like, do you have to be anywhere? No. Are you worried about shitting your pants? Not
really.
You
I'm
know?
wearing a diaper.
Yeah, it's like I'm wearing a diaper
No.
anyway. It's like this. It's like, what are you gonna do? Like,
What are
it's
they
like,
gonna do,
I'm just
piss
gonna
you for
sit
a
and
library
reminisce.
card?
Like really, you've made all the mistakes you're gonna make in life. You're not you don't have to too much to worry about that point. It's like, why not just do a little bit of horse?
Yeah.
You
Oh
know
yeah.
what?
No. But that's my point. If you have no pants on, your shirt's off, and you're flipping people off, but as long as you look like you're having a great time, they just assume you're senile.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
Like-
crazy, it's crazy old man Miranda again going out and getting some
No.
horse.
What the fuck is up with Grandpa?
Grandpa's
H,
doing heroin
right?
again.
That fucking future
Grandpa
heroin, you know?
the wrong way. All that acid got back
You know?
into his system.
Yo.
Super heroin at
Yo.
this point. It's that super heroin, super
Yo, and I
where they
can't
say
wait.
It's opium literally eaten by a real dragon.
Yo.
And shit's out. So you actually have to chase the dragon to get the super heroin.
Okay.
Use that machine to distill it.
Yo, but you know what else I want to see is when we were in the Philippines, we have this brand of fast food. It's called Jollibee's. Okay, it's exactly what it wants to be. It wants to be McDonald's, but it's like super Filipino. So we got things like,
There's
with
a
like,
lot of pork in the menu, wasn't
oh
there?
yeah, fuck yeah. But like not only that, it's like we got spaghetti, but it basically was sweet tomato sauce. Sweet tomato sauce with hot dog cut. Yeah. Yeah, like ketchup, exactly like ketchup on spaghetti, right? And then you actually ordered it from the thing. Or like we got a hot dog with like all this fake bullshit soy cheese on it, right? And then like I gave it to Shannon. Like, this is what Filipinos are used to as in terms of Italian food. She eats it, she's like, this is bullshit. Like this is horseshit, right? But
Just touches your mouth. It's like,
no, like it touched her mouth and she's like, I'll eat it, I guess, but like she's like, we paid $1.80 for this, like all this food.
it's $1.80.
It was exceptionally cheap. Well, because like, when we were there, remember the transfer rate is like
Ridiculous.
yeah. I was paying like it was like 68 cents a pack of cigarettes for me.
Well, yeah, you'd want to smoke at that point.
I'm moving there.
It was super worth
That
it.
was one of the things whenever someone on Alberta goes on a vacation, like anywhere, it's like, my God, smokes are so cheap.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no,
Whenever
we're just
we
not
go on
taxing the
vacation,
shit out of
we're
it.
They're not.
in Canada.
They're not. But not only that,
The second you cross into Saskatchewan, it's just like smokes cost this mother.
No, BC too, man. I was like, I bought a 20-pack. They only come in 20 packs in BC
Oh,
for some
God.
fucking stupid reason.
Don't
But
even
like,
get me started
but like,
on
I
that
bought one.
bullshit.
I was like, yo, I'll get like a
Never
export
again.
blue, right? And they hit me and they're
Bring
like
down.
$16. It's like, oh, excuse me. Oh. Where am I? You know what I'm saying? Like part of your eye went limp, and you're like, oh.
Can I go back in time?
Better go forward in time.
No. I'm like, no, that's when I hit him. I was like, it's because I'm brown, right? Right? Like we're in golden. Right? No, that's the cost. Like they showed me the board. I'm like, that's fucking stupid. What? Who the fuck buys that? Like, oh man,
12%.
easily. But Jollibee's. You know what we're actually getting at Jollibee's eventually here in Calgary.
And
What?
you're gonna go just for the sake of going.
Fuck yeah! No. The thing is, look, if you've never had, we have, it's like a purple yam. I can't remember what it's called. You know what it's called?
A purple yam.
I'm not too sure.
It's like a sweet yam. Fuck, not durian. Either way, you can only get that ice cream from the Philippines.
Wait, no. You started talking about potato, and then you went to ice
No,
cream.
but they actually, it's a sweet yam, but they actually, they'll cream it and then they'll churn it and they'll actually make ice cream out of it, right?
Oh, okay.
Where it naturally thickens. It's like, it's exactly what you think. It's like a potato type ice cream with no chunks in it, right? But it's also not like mashed potatoes. It's super smooth, super velvety, and it has like a vanilla hazelnut flavor. It's fucking fantastic.
I'm kind of vanilla. The hazelnut sounds interesting.
I don't know. It's just a really good. But like that's what I want to see. Is like, well, if we get that, I'll be like, yes, I can get my, like, if you like lechon, you can get it. You know what I'm saying?
What is that?
Lechon is roasted pork, like a suckling pig.
But like the whole.
But we do like the whole
New
thing, where it's like
Year's
300
pig.
pounds, like
Oh,
of
okay.
fucking solid pork. You can cook in 80 hours.
That's why I can never get behind anti-immigrant rhetoric. Because it's like you can
Bias.
come here, but you bring your cookbook.
Fuck
you
yeah.
bring the cookbook and you can come in here. All right.
Yeah.
Bring them family
Speak your
recipes.
way
Yeah.
Through immigration.
But that's like, but that's the only way immigrants have been making it
good.
into this country. Like, you
Making
know what I'm
food.
saying? Like if you look at you look at shawarma. They straight up were like, oh, we'll fucking grill some fucking meat and put it into these things, right? And we'll give it to them. They'll love it.
So to the drunk white people
Yeah.
at 2 in the morning. Like,
Yeah.
Eating
they'll-
other
but they'll
countries'
love it.
street meat at a premium.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dude,
Latin American food is the best for that because what is it? It's always tortilla.
yes.
It's always
Oh, yeah.
cheese and always beans in different combinations.
I had Mexican food on Friday, and I was just like, this is so good. I'm just gonna order. Can I get another entree?
Yeah.
No, we're not allowed to. Why can't I do that? That's bull crap.
No, because like if you go to like say so you went to like say Salt and Pepper or something like that.
That's what I was.
Nice.
Yeah.
What I do is like every time I like go there, I go on the Taco Tuesdays, and then every time you're like, Mas, Mas, let's go, go. Right, and they give you like 4 more, like all smothered, and you can get like soft, hard, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. It's like, but like for like $12, you're putting it all in your face, you know?
Oh no, it's like no, all of these. I will consume all of these. You will regret seeing me.
Oh yeah.
Put my picture up at the front and tell me, no, you go away.
No, they're gonna be like,
No me gusta.
no. Are you by yourself? Then no. Get the fuck out of here.
Also, you're never going to use the bathroom again, sir.
Yeah.
Never again.
Staff or otherwise.
Yeah.
Because I cook for a living. I'll just walk into the staff washroom. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. They're pretty like, oh, brown guy walking. Oh no, he probably works.
Yeah, he
here.
works here. That works. Yo,
No, in
you have
Vegas,
no-
that's what you get in Vegas the whole time. Just walking around, they're like,
On the catering.
just another Mexican.
Yeah.
It was funny because they come up and talk to you in Spanish, and I'd be like, yes?
No. I always like, oh. Or like you, or something like that. Yeah, I'm like, no. Here, this guy.
Vamos ahí. No, ahí.
I'm like, Inglés.
¿Dónde estamos?
Hit me.
Okay, gracias. And then like, we're out.
Yeah.
And then, we're going the wrong way. It's actually 3 blocks that way.
way.
And everyone's like,
Nice.
what the fuck?
Yeah, that's how you wrangle the info up. Well, what's worked for me in the States is that I just act Mexican and I just get the discounts.
Nice.
That's my shit. They'll hook you up. As long as you don't have a tan, they'll fucking hook you up down there. Especially when they're Mexican. Like, they're proud of lawnmowers, you know, like, he's got to eat. Right? I mean, like, when I went for Mexican, it was me, Shannon, her parents, her brother, and then Mark Hakim. All white. Right? And in a Mexican restaurant full of Mexicans. Right? You know what I'm saying? My food came out, like, I remember, like,
Right
like,
away.
Yeah, well, it came out first, right away. There was like 7 of us. And not only that, me and Mark were sitting together. We got the same thing, chicken enchiladas, right? His were like this. They were like this. Like here to here. Like that.
Yeah.
And there's 2 of them. Smothered in fucking sauce, beans, rice. Perfect. Like fucking, like they put it down, and they put mine down like, but it was like, like 2 of those, like, on a bigger plate, right? I'm like, I ordered these, like, oh yeah, cabron, you know, like, I was like, I look at him, because even Shannon was like, yo, the Mexicans are like looking out from the kitchen, they're like, what is the fucking lawn guy doing? Like, eating with the family, like they took their help.
I'm gonna show you my culture. Senor.
He's like, oh shit, he needs to eat.
No, they.
You know what I'm saying? But I love that shit. I love that because, like, thing is, as much as I love Mexican food, you can't get that quality. Like when we were in California, the quality of Mexican here in Calgary is not as good as it ever will be in California.
Salt and pepper comes pretty damn close.
It's so close. The mole sauce.
Taqueria?
They're taqueria, but the thing is, they're next level shit though. They're brand new though, because also like they took in the influences of what real like a taco. Taco's actually supposed to be 2 tortilla.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And it's supposed to be like hand fucking pressed and shit. Like, yeah, that shit to me is fucking.
No, like I love Mexican food, but I will also go and like here's $5 at the Taco Bell and just eat tacos until I
Don't yo, hey, you know what tell me?
Because I am always
Taco
scheduled
Tuesday.
Tuesdays at the South Store because I
Yeah.
always make our taco
No,
Tuesday run.
you know what the
Walk
best?
into
You know what the
store,
best combo is? It's the taco.
$2,
It's the
$2,
it's the Taco Bell with the KFC attached to it.
yes.
Yeah.
On the Tuesday.
That's-
On a Tuesday.
That's the one.
Taco
That's the
Bell.
one I go. That's what I would stop at when I on my way to axe throwing.
Oh,
Oh,
Stop
dude.
in and grab some Taco Bell. But like
I
really,
made some
like,
terrible life
that's
choices.
what I would do for
7
my
soft
last meal.
tacos and a
Whenever
super
I
big burrito.
end up gonna be going to like the hospital for a little
That is
while,
a
Yeah.
porcelain cracker right there.
I always would go to
And it looks the
Taco
same
Bell
coming out as you eat it.
and get taco Central Steve's Taco.
Dude, but the thing is, you can't deny a Taco Tuesday. I'm sorry, it's like a Wing Wednesday. You just can't say no to it because like Taco Tuesday to
tradition.
me, it is fucking tradition, right? It's all about destroying your asshole the first day, and then the wings just loosening it all up and fucking shooting the rest out the fucking next day with beer. You know, like
The
fuck.
spice has got to like
Quality.
just worm its way in.
Yeah.
The sides,
Quality.
destroy everything.
There's a reason there's no food specials on Thursday. Nobody's prepared for another one.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's like
You know me. I will never. I'll work in a pub. I will in my career. I will never in my life ever work a Wing Wednesday. Any fucking wing night can lick my sweaty, teeny tiny Asian balls. All right, like get the fuck out of here. When I did Jameson's or even Melrose, those fucking massive wing sales, massive. I was blown.
Jameson's, I could hear you in the back.
Yeah, I'm like because they never let me.
Like, yeah, just bring 36 wings.
Yo, I'm like
And
36.
I'm 36.
36. Why did you ring in? Why did it have been 40 wings? They're 9 cents. You know, like I remember being so adamantly like I remember being like angry, like just. But
All
remember,
those odd numbers.
yeah. But remember though,
No, it's
but no. But it was like remember though. that wasn't just you. There was like a million orders coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get 31? Or can I get 9? Okay,
No,
sorry.
you order them by the wing.
No, you're supposed to order them by 10. Some of the
Yeah.
waitresses didn't know that. So
Oh.
so they're like, hey,
order 'em by
so we
10.
had orders like, look, when we put wing orders up in the window at that particular pub, they only let you put it up by the 10. Our record in one night was 19,000 wings. Okay, by 10. So you have plates of 10, and you had like 20 flavors too. You're like, you're fucking like, just fucking
Can I get
count it,
3
shoot it
honey
up.
hot and 2 garlic
No,
hot?
that's the thing though, is that you have to order 10, but they're like, can I get 5 of this? And then 5 of this? Or can I get this mixed with this? I'm like, why would you offer things we don't fucking do, nor...
It's like,
You know what I'm saying? I'm so deep in this
Stop
shit right
saying
now.
yes to people.
Yeah, I'm like, I understand you're like hot and you want tips, but you can go fuck right off with this. Like, yeah, but they wouldn't let you put it on a platter.
go out and tell them that you fucked up.
Do you wonder
go
why
and tell them that you're a brain dead idiot.
But
the
but the problem was the management just took the server side. They're like, you all have to do this. I'm like, look, you're literally adding more stress on to like 3 people who are only working. Like if you look down my line, there's 2 grill guys and a call guy, all sitting on their ass making a singular
Texting?
rap. No, texting wasn't a thing back then. You know what I mean? Like it was still coming up as a thing.
Well, that
but
was
like,
still T9 era, man.
yeah, the thing is like they were over there doing fuck all.
and everyone else just kicking.
And there's 3 of us. Like I had to do appetizer platters, pizzas, all the deep fryer stuff, plus wings. There's even a case where like the wing baskets were like this big. They're like this by this. They can fit approximately 400 wings per basket. Yeah, I mean, you just piled it in, threw it down for 12 minutes until it was like cooked, and then you fucking you check it.
cooked.
No, because then you pull it out and you're like. Because you can only get so much. You can only get so much cooking done in fucking one shot. I remember it was so hot in June that the kitchen was like already. I'm like, where the fuck is the air? You know, like I was drinking like all this soda and trying to not kill somebody, and then fucking I remember this. It was so hot in the deep fryer. In the deep fryer, we like started losing heat, so we cranked it all the way up as far as we can, because like we're at peak wing hour.
Yeah.
And I tried to pull up the wing baskets and they both broke. Like the both baskets like boom, and then back in. And we didn't have any of those like fancy like strainers to like pull it all
shit.
out. No, we just took we took a bucket of water, right? Dipped our hands in the ice and then stuck our hands in the fryer and started pulling them out by hand.
Oh,
Right? Because the oil was hot, but it wasn't fucking like it didn't reach temperature yet. So we still had kind of a like you just like go. Are you counting yet? Are you counting the wings yet? Like go.
400 wings.
Yeah.
You're fucked if that
and
goes
there's
wrong.
like,
But
and
not only
meanwhile,
that, that's
the
on
other
us.
side,
You know, as a
there's
waste.
a
It's just.
ton of drunk white boys going, "Where's my wings?"
But but like the thing is like we had problems like that. But that's also like I said, I won't do wing nights because of how irresponsible
Everyone
most
involved
restaurant
is-
managers are and kitchen managers. They have no idea how retarded wing nights are. They're not profitable. They're not fucking anything to a business.
They
But
look busy, but they're not profitable.
Well,
yeah,
they,
I just-
they're
like
counting,
they
counting
make liquor.
Well, they're counting
know?
a lot of people like, oh, I ate wings, now I want more beer.
Yes.
They want to order more drinks and everything like
That's
that.
never-
There is literally nothing more frustrating.
Yes. Whereas if
As a
someone like
cook.
me, it's like, okay, I'll have a Sprite and then I'm gonna have 48 wings. Bring them out here now.
Oh, dude.
I gotta poop really hard.
No, we had one time we had the Calgary Flames. One time we had the fucking Calgary Stampeders. You know how many fucking wings one guy ate?
103.
More than that. Keep going.
104,
More than that.
105.
Double that.
Price is right, dickheads. Like 300 wings.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and he stacked it all in one plate. Like no, I mean like literally he ate the bones and he started stacking the bones like it was a big tower.
Yo, he must have taken a break and then it got back at
No,
it.
but like half the team did that. You have to understand that one guy times 20 guys, right? Or something like that. I was like, I remember putting him out. He's like, we'll take fucking like 80 of these and fucking 80 of these. I'm like, perfect, go.
Yeah,
Right?
try and break
Right?
me,
But
asshole.
but like they literally, there was a point like you put them all up. I'm like, oh, perfect. We got like a bunch of tables. I can go for a smoke soon.
Yeah, but it's
right?
one-
But
it's
then
also
they take it all. They take it all, and he's like, this is for one guy.
But if you're ordering them 80 at a time, you're not doing them out on like these little plates. It's like,
No,
boom,
nope.
here's this big
We're
thing of
not.
wings.
We're literally setting them out in place of 10.
Why?
Because
what the
that's
fuck is
what
wrong
they-
with people?
That's the management of that
What?
place
See now, really
told me
Uh,
that is their requirement for selling tens.
Yeah, but of course, like the guy orders 100 wings. Why don't you just send that out to
I'm
him in a
having a
giant
stroke.
stainless steel bowl?
Yeah, and like I said,
face.
the record was something like in like the 20,000 wing range. Think about it. Think about it. I
Like
started
4
at 3 in the
hours.
afternoon,
divide-
and then
divide-
ended at round 2.
No, but
Think
no,
about
but
that.
Divide that by 2, so let's just say 10,000. That's 10,000 dead fucking chickens that had to go through to make that shit.
Dead tiny chickens.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Built for the
But
dark
all
meat.
done in orders of 10. So you had to count 10. That many times.
On,
You
on a
Wayne
day,
Knight is
you know what?
John's Vietnam.
Oh yeah. No, I actually
got
have
flashbacks?
PTSD from that because
You
like
got
sometimes I'll
flashbacks?
hear the chit machine go off and I'll be like, ah.
No.
Like I'll get that back pain.
Did you have wing nightmares? Like
Yes,
you go home
I did.
and you sleep
Yes.
and just be dreaming
I
about
did.
cooking wings.
No, not just cooking them. Like
That's
I'm like
what
I
Tuesday-
turn around
that's
and like
what
put the
Thursday
wings
morning.
down, count them out, put them up. Be like, where are my wings? I'm like, I put them up, and a completely empty shelf. It's like the never-endingly empty. Like it's like you didn't even do anything. Like they've always just been cooking. You know? Yeah. Or like remember it cooks and especially when you
That's
do
how I know
drugs
it's a nightmare,
and drink.
because The wait stuff's never that good.
Yeah, it's just how it is though. Like I remember living with some of my coworkers from my very first restaurant down in Rundle. You guys visited me there.
Yeah, I remember that.
I actually like we work at 4 and work till 2, right? So or 2 at the earliest. And then I remember waking one of my boys up. I'm like, Nathan, we gotta go to work. We gotta work in half an hour. And he looks up and he goes, yeah, man. So where's that beef dip? Seriously. Right? I'm like, what beef dip? We have to go to work. And he's like, no, man. We'll get the order out and then we'll fucking go for a smoke. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm like at his door, just like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
No,
back,
like-
back when you lived in the hood, I remember that.
Oh, dude.
I got my beef dip.
Yeah. I got these dips.
Got some au jus for you right here. Skeet, skeet, skeet.
Horseradish.
Horseradish. Yo,
Some mayonnaise.
that's some fragrant shit right there.
There's something wrong if you're.
Yeah, if it's coming out like horseradish, you gotta make some lifestyle changes.
Yeah, well, it's coming out like
Go
that.
see a
Um,
clinic.
Oh my god. Anyways, look, we're slowly running out of time, but I want to close this off with your to get back to food, I guess, your favorite all-time holiday meal. Right? Just one dish. If you can summarize what made you the happiest in the time that we're all 30. If you can summarize one dish that made you the happiest, what was it?
Alright, I guess I'm pretty basic, but like stuffing with gravy and I don't know, just that shit.
Yeah, just hearty as fuck. Huh?
Yeah.
My mom's paella. That's mine.
I agree though. I agree
His
with
mom's
that.
paella.
Okay,
3 servings, man.
I gotta go
Yeah,
with
big
I go
shout
like
at
that.
1.5.
It's like the
Eat it all.
leftover shame bowl where I just piled it, heaping thing of like stuffing, threw some turkey in it, and then just like, yeah, there's some gravy, there's some more gravy, and just salt that. just eating that at like 4 in the afternoon in Boxing Day. It's like I just don't give a fuck about anything anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
just something like that. Just like they told me, any other time of the year to be ashamed to eat that, but it's like, no,
Not the holidays.
No, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Gonna be eating the stuffing.
Feast holidays. Yes.
Yeah, it's not a
Feast
holiday.
day.
There isn't a feast to go.
How about you? All
His
time.
mom's paella.
Mom, yeah. Yeah, and for me,
It's a weird
Nothing my
part.
family's ever made has ever been.
know
yo,
so
but I agree with that though. I agree with
invited
that.
to Christmas dinner this year because. What have I done? You've done a lot of things.
Oh man, no, I hear that. I hear that. But anyways, I think mine would be Dolfo's mom. Anyways, thank you. Oh, thank you for joining us on the Homicide Podcast.
You did this whole podcast just for that, brother.
The payoff was fabulous.
What's the punchline?
Thank you for joining us on the Homicide Podcast. We'll catch you next week. This is Brad Creighton. That's Dolfo. That's Ben Homicide. And joins Peter Braden. Have a great evening. Peace.